I've come to realize how much my father really molded me to show up how he thought I should show up and avoided my autism. I'm late diagnosed. I've only been diagnosed officially for a year, even though I've been autistic my entire life. My father even told me that I am faking being retarded. Well, first off, autism isn't retardation. Okay? That's dated way of speaking. And speaking to me in that manner is a way of diminishing my experience and a way of making me feel as though I am less than by labeling me as some derogatory term. It's pretty amazing how this is seen as complicit, and he thinks that this is okay. And to accuse me of faking being retarded when I am professionally diagnosed by a psychologist of both autism, ADHD, and BPD from PTSD. And get this, borderline personality disorder develops through trauma. It develops from being mistreated throughout a lifetime and being made to feel less than by others. And a lot of undiagnosed or late diagnosed autistics develop BPD. There is no there is no medications for BPD. You can only manage it through cognitive behavioral therapy. So it's pretty remarkable how I am labeled as something less than, and I have been my whole life. I've been made to feel that I am less than my whole life and that I am showing up in certain ways that are wrong, and so I need to change who I am to show up better to make everybody else comfortable. And in doing so and changing who I am for everybody else around me, not just my father, but everybody who abused me and traumatized me and bullied me throughout my life, caused me to develop the BPD. And these people don't want to take ownership of the way I was treated throughout my life, so they choose to continue to blame me for the situation. I'm not to be blamed for anything. Autism is a neurological processing system that differs from society. I'm born with it. The synapses weren't trimmed in my brain. I have connections. I have more connections than most. But I was made to feel less than for having these extra connections in my mind and for questioning and being curious and inquisitive. But questions are seen as a challenge of authority by society. That's what society teaches. To question is to challenge authority. So anytime I questioned anything, I was seen as challenging authority, so that was made to put me down too. So others would put me down because I'm challenging their authority. No, I'm not challenging your authority. I'm questioning to gain an understanding. Questioning is not a challenge of authority. It's a way to gain more information so I can make a better determination on my decisions that I want to make. To have been treated this way and to have developed BPD from all of these people who have chosen to treat me as though I am beneath them or that I am faking how I am showing up is just bullshit. Autism is not retardation. BPD develops because of trauma experienced throughout one's life from bullying and abuse and neglect. I was made to feel less than for my autism and ADHD, and I was made to change myself to show up to make others comfortable, which in turn caused PTSD, which caused BPD. I refuse to tolerate anyone belittling me or making me feel less than because they can't comprehend and they're in denial of their own neuroprocessing systems. Because, ADHD and autism is genetic. ADHD comes from father, maybe the autism comes from mom for sure. And yeah. So, I am not less than for my autism or ADHD. I am exactly who I am because of my autism and ADHD. And I refuse to feel less than for anybody.